So I move spots. I move to like the dungeon of my yard. It's kind of spooky over here because nobody ever comes over here because the sun was blaring and now the wind picked up. So lucky me, all the kids are still sleeping, so I'm not able to record inside yet. I've got one on the couch and then, you know, a kid in each room. It's just like, I just can't right now. But anyways, so this video is going to be about this summer. I feel like we just went on a trip, but summer vacation it's March. I mean, I did just go on a trip, but the kids haven't. So April, May, June. So in a little over 3 months, it'll be, that's it? April, May, wow, in 3 months, it's gonna be summer vacation. I'm kind of almost in the middle of summer break. We are going to take a trip, it's me and the kids, and we are going to go see some really good friends. Now, this is kind of a big deal because I really haven't traveled much with them at all since I was married. So any traveling has been to see just strictly family, and it's like driving there, you know, nothing like crazy or exciting. But we are going to go down to Texas to see some of our friends here. Oh, when are we going? In the end of June, beginning of July, something like that. It just depends on prices. So anyhow, I have been working on chipping away at this trip forever, and I wanted to share with you guys kind of some of the ways that I've done it. This trip has been strictly funded by random things, so nothing like coming out of my budget. Like, I wanted to make it like a completely stress-free trip, especially because with 2 little ones like that are over 2, I have to buy them tickets too. So it's like it's hard because it's like it's 3 tickets for everything. It's 3 plane tickets, which, in case I have to edit out the wind, which is a bummer because Drake doesn't even weigh 30 pounds, and it's like he sits on my lap half the time anyways. I wish it was like up to parents' discretion and like a weight range instead of just 2 years old cut off, because I'd much rather just save the money and have him be a lap child. Anyhow, the whole trip, all said and done, with flight, and then we're gonna be staying with friends and eating with friends, and you know, the food budget's gonna be pretty much the same. We might eat out a couple of times, but we'll probably pack the majority of the time. And a lot of the activities we're going to do are going to be freebies and things like that. But still, all said and done, I think the trip is going to cost anywhere between, I would say maybe like $800 to $1,000 max. And I've saved up all the money for the airfare, and then anything extra that I, you know, do in the following ideas will just be bonus money to buy things. So I have a few different things and a few different ways that I've saved money in booking the trip, and I'll do that in a separate video, but this is strictly just like how I've raised money for the trip. So the first thing that I've done, and one of the things, I've talked about a lot of these before, but never in the sense of like travel and like planning a summer vacation, because I know a lot of people are going to be doing that here pretty soon, is one is I love Opinion Outpost. It's the survey site. Whenever I have a little bit of downtime, like a video's uploading, or I need like a mental break from like spreadsheets or something like that for work stuff, then I get on and I'll do like surveys and get some money that way. I'll actually leave, sorry, the sun's like coming back out. I will leave a link below for $2, like a $2 bonus start credit for your account. So if you use that link, then you'll get $2. And then once you earn 3 more, so you know, go take another survey or something like that, you can cash out at like $5. And it might, some people might be like, well, that seems silly, that seems like a waste of time or whatever. But let me tell you, if you go to buy, say, a gallon of milk with, you know, and it's just like, hey, this is basically free. So it's kind of nice that way, especially if you know, you think about it as far as like realistic money goes. Animals are being crazy back here. Sometimes I wish I could have like a split camera so you guys can see what I'm looking at and all the craziness going on. So anyhow, yeah, I love that site. They've been amazing, and I've been using them now for quite some time. Another way that I have been saving money for the trip is, again, I'll talk about like actually saving money, but like saving money in the booking process, but saving money in order to book, I guess, is selling stuff. You guys, you would be so surprised how much money you have just sitting around your house taking up space. Like, it's absolutely positively mind-boggling. Like, it's mind-boggling. It's unbelievable how much money you have in any given room of your house that's completely pointless. So I sold a few like bigger-ish ticket items, like a couple like $100 items, which really like helped chip away, you know, chip at that block. But I've sold a lot of other random things, like just packing a whole bunch of, you know, toys together that the kids maybe played with once or twice because they were like a Christmas gift that they, you know, or whatever. That's just one of the examples. So selling that kind of stuff. What are some of the other things that I've recently sold? Pants. Oh, some like garden lights that I had from my old house. Just, you know, like just random little things. And then once you sell it and you have this space, it's such a good feeling. I mean, giving it away is even an even better feeling. And I definitely like doing that as well. But, you know, if there's specific items where you're like, oh, this would be really helpful to have the money for example, say a trip or to pay off something or to do whatever, then, yeah, I would highly recommend it. So anyhow, those are a few of the things I've done as far as places to sell, and I've done a video about that. I'll try to find it and I'll leave the link below. But I do love, like if you have like local like Facebook pages or posting things on your Facebook page, Craigslist is amazing. As far as like selling clothes and stuff like that, I like ThreadUp. Yeah, they don't pay a lot, but I actually did have my first experience with one of the children's like consignment stores. Now I love consignment sales, and I would highly recommend consignment sales because they're just amazing. But the actual consignment stores, and I felt like it was so much, like, I want to say it feels like a lot of legwork, but the last couple times I've sold a ThreadUp, so you just mail it and it's like, here's your credit, like it's kind of nice. But I felt like I took so much stuff into the store, and they picked through it all and they picked out, you know, a fair amount, but it still was like taking so much back out of the store. That part I didn't love. I don't know. That was just my experience. I don't think I'll ever do that again, but I'm glad I experienced it. Yeah, so that's been the majority of how I've saved up for this trip and what I'm doing for this trip, and I will do a separate video on some like big money savers that I've done in booking things for the trip, and all of it. The sun and the wind issues and this rockin' scary corner of my backyard. I'm sure there's some spider nearby that would scare the bejesus out of me. Anyways, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.